Hi everyone, it's the Rosanine here, Realtor with eXp Realty here in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada, aka yes, you know it, the dinosaur capital of the world. In today's video, we are talking about the cost of selling your home. So consider these costs as expenses before you profit the net total on the sale of your home. Number one, payout of the mortgage balance. So this tends to be the biggest cost to most if you do have a balance on your mortgage. So this can be, again, the remainder of the balance and the payout penalty fees. So usually with these fees, it can be equivalent to 3 months interest or the interest differential. And number two, current contracts. So do you currently have any contracts on your home in regards to home related services? For example, an alarm system, or perhaps you have installment payments on a new HVAC system. So these are things to keep in mind. So you want to make sure you can either, one, pay it off completely, or can this be transferred over to your new home, or can this be transferred over to the new buyers? Number three, realtor fees. So I speak behalf on all the colleagues of this real estate industry. While we love working with our clients, selling real estate is very much our livelihood, and this is how we are able to put food on our tables and provide for our families. So in the Alberta real estate listing contract, sellers are responsible for paying both the listing side and the buying side of the transaction. So you might see on a listing agreement 70% on the first 100,000 and 3% on the rest of the balance, and then that total commission is then split again between the listing and buying side of the transaction. Number four is lawyer fees. Obviously very important. So once an offer has been accepted and it has gone firm, so the buyers, if they had any conditions, were able to remove them, the sale of the home is firm, then the listing office would be the one to convey all the paperwork to the lawyers, and once the lawyers get the transaction documents, they pretty much take over from there. So they are in charge of disbursements, adjustments, and the transfer of ownership, and of course answering any questions that you may have. So typically lawyer fees can run anywhere from $1,500 and up. Number five, a real property report. RPR. We love talking about RPRs here. So again, the RPR is the survey of your lot, your property on the lot, and any improvements made to the property in regards to sheds, fences, deck, garages, in regards or relation to the property boundaries. Now again, as sellers, in the listing agreement, it states that the sellers are responsible to provide an RPR to the buyers, to buyers and the buyer's lawyers, so that the buyers can verify the property and know exactly what they are buying. And of course, with an RPR, this discloses if there are any encroachments, easements, or any utility right of way, so that everybody in the transaction is aware of what is happening. Now keep in mind that if you do not provide an RPR, this could result with problems on closing day, or even result in the rescission of a purchase contract from a buyer. Now, if you do have an RPR, you can get it updated if you did make any changes to the property since living there. To get it updated, it usually ranges around $400 to $500, and if you need a completely new one, it can start anywhere from $800 and up. Number six, title insurance. So this one depends on the circumstances of the transaction. It's really dependent on the deal itself. So you may be in a position as the seller to split the cost of title insurance with the buyer. Now I have another video on title insurance detailing kind of what it is, so you can definitely check that out in the cards above or in the description box below. But typically a title insurance can cost around $350 total, depending on where it's coming from. But this is, but the buying lawyer is the one that has to order that. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Number seven. So this one's kind of a miscellaneous one, but this is in regards to minor repairs and cosmetic updates. So this isn't totally mandatory, but it does help to, freshen up the home, possibly get new paints, fix up anything that needs to be adjusted, just to make the property look very cosmetically and aesthetically appealing to the buyers. Make sure that it shows well both in person and on pictures and videos captured by your real estate agent. Well, that is it for the seller cost. Pretty straightforward. If you would like more detail on these seller cost, you can check that out in my home buyer's guide, and if you would like that, please be sure to leave a house emoji down below in the comments and I will pop that right over to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and until next time, I will see you all next time. Bye!